If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there. Graphics in NBA 2K22 is everyone's least biggest problem. See, every single year I do a graphics comparison, and every single year I think it's fine. But this year I wasn't that much of in a rush to do it because the graphics already look good. Especially because we had the current gen versus next gen last year, so it was like a big improvement. I had no care for the graphics this year, me personally. Like, I really was just like, I need better gameplay. And I feel that a lot of you guys agree with that. But believe it or not, while working on this video, I was shocked at how much better it looks in my opinion. I'll cover that right now. Que pasa to the pack? It is Pack here. Before this video starts, be an OG, join the pack, and subscribe. Listen, man, I yell que pasa to the pack every video and threaten my neighbors trying to kill me. But here I am doing it for you. So subscribe, help me get to 300,000 subscribers, and leave a like on the video for YouTube, because you know how it goes. Okay, so there are 3 screenshots. I'm going to compare it with like the last game and this game. We start off with Luka Doncic, my boy. Okay, so Luka Doncic is actually very interesting this time around because Luka Doncic looked terrible in last game. Like, really, I really believed. I was like, look, next gen graphics are great. Why does Luka look like that? It just looks like a cartoon, like a Play-Doh figure. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks wrong. And the more I stare at it, the more I'm scared. But for whatever reason, it just didn't look like Luka. It did not feel real. Okay, this has nothing to do about race. For whatever reason, 2K had a struggle making white people. I'm just gonna be honest, white-skinned people they struggled really hard for whatever reason, and I feel that they worked on it a lot better in this new one. So on the left, this was my problem. First of all, his hair was too light, his skin tone was like hilariously like one color, and that was like a white color. His beard looks cartoonish. The face itself just there was just so many problems. And on the right, you can just tell it's so much better. The hair has more detail. The eyes don't look like fake, they look real. The eyebrows look a lot more realistic. The beard just cleaner. It kind of looks like my beard a little bit, low-key. The ears were updated to make it more detailed. They have the mole on the cheek that just is a lot more defined. Now they removed the moles from his neck for whatever reason. I'm pretty sure he has moles there, but I guess 2K was like, it doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe they only did a face scan and not a neck scan, I guess. But I think the most important thing about this is look at, I think, the redness on his face. A lot of white dudes, when they sweat, when they're working out, like, you know, they get a little red. Even I get a little red, and I'm Hispanic, right? So I think 2K finally addressed that and made that as accurate as possible. I think that's what I get out of all this. The redness of the face, I think, really shines here and really shows how realistic Luka Doncic looks on the right versus on the left. Also, I didn't know they were gonna add that little like diamond version of the Nike logo. That is fire. I want a shirt of that logo alone. That is beautiful. But besides that, graphically, the only thing else I noticed, ignoring the sweat because there's always sweat, it's the lighting. Look how darker it is. Like on the left, the lighting's terrible. Like if you really look at it, like it's not that bad, but like everything's so much more bright and opaque. On the right, there's a lot more contrast. I know I'm throwing words out at you that it's like design words, but it looks better on the right. Unless I'm crazy, I think on the right, it clearly shows how much more lighting is involved. And I'm gonna show you even more with this next one with Dirk, okay? So with Dirk, I think everything I just said about Luka, even more. First of all, I wanna say the hair. The hair looks so much more realistic, like just straight up. It's like the detail, it looks real. Like literally, I'm not gonna lie, the hair on the right compared to the left, on the right it looks real. The beard and the hair, it's crazy. Like it's crazy realistic. That alone, right? I think the holes on the jersey are a lot bigger, and look at the fabric on the NBA logo on you know, like isn't that crazy? Like the fabric, like you can see the little fibers on the NBA logo as if it was like ironed on. That is actually really cool. The jersey bends a little bit differently here, but that's not big. But just again, the redness of the face on Dirk is just a lot more accurate, and they really show that here. The eyebrows, the eyes don't look fake. They look like they belong on Dirk. It doesn't look like they're attached onto Dirk like on the left. The ears are way bigger. just clean. I really didn't think they would step up the graphics. I really thought the graphics were the smallest of problems, but for whatever reason, it looks really, really good on the right versus the left. And I think the biggest thing is the lighting. It just, look at like the shadow and how dark it is coming down onto his forehead compared to the left. Look at the redness on his face compared to the left. Look at the shadows on like his eyes, and at the same time, like the skin color is just so much more brighter and more realistic. I'm telling you, man, I'm really impressed with 2K this time. That is just such a good scan of Dirk. I'm shocked that they actually put so much effort and time into this, and something that I didn't expect them to put in. On top of that, we're getting news about gameplay being better. It's just so much pog right now. But the last thing is Candace Parker. I think there's positives and negatives with this one. I think that Candace Parker, I like how because her forehead is sweaty, it looks like the hair on her forehead is like wet. You know what I mean? That's different. They definitely added more detail like freckles and moles onto her face. I'm down for all of that. And obviously the lighting is better, but something's weird with her eyes. I don't know what they did, but it just looks weird. I think the eyelashes on the left are better than on the right, I think that like the bags under her eyes are kind of overdone. I think the nose is kind of weird. And the hair still seems a little cartoonish on the right compared to the left. And I think the biggest thing is like, look at her shoulder and look how like, I don't know. It's like, it looks fake. You know what I mean? I don't know. There's so many little things. I think they fixed some stuff like adding details onto her face. But then there's a lot of stuff that like looks just weird on the right compared to the left. I don't know. This is a very 50-50 one. I think the women's ones still need a little bit of work. But the Dirk and Luka one are really, really clean, bro. Like, those are so nice. Overall, like, I see a lot of positive changes. Like, even like the eyebrows, for example, there. But those are all the major changes. In my opinion, the Luka and Dirk one look fantastic. Like, literally, really, really good. The Candace Parker one is okay. But I can't wait to see more people and more changes. What are you guys most excited about? I think the biggest thing I was excited about was the lighting change and how, like, the lighting just looks so much more realistic. But what do y'all think? Leave it in the comments below. If you like the channel, please give it a sub. I will see you guys next time. If you want all the latest news of NBA 2K and also NBA in general, you should follow me on my Twitter account at PackHoopsYT. Not only that, I do giveaways all the time when it comes to VC, games, and also even consoles. So check it out, follow me, and see you there.